My role and the way that I'm involved with the ministry now is, in the last 5 years, I became the director of the Doctor of Ministry program. And during that time, we have expanded and grown the ministry. We now have about 55 people that are involved at some level or some point within the degree program. 3 years ago, we started some specializations. Up until that point, we had one Doctor of Ministry program. And now we have 4 additional degrees. The first degree that we added was that of chaplaincy or pastoral care and counseling. And then the second year we added leadership ministry, helping pastors to develop their leadership skills within ministry. And then last year we added community advocacy and social justice. And then finally, we've added the CPE supervision degree, which is a specialization in the area. The mission, I think, of the seminary is to equip leaders, church leaders, Christian leaders. And the seminary is very diverse. We have many students from many different backgrounds. There are several from different denominational backgrounds. In the DMin program itself, we represent 7 states this year. Last year we had 5, so we've grown a couple of new states in terms of students coming from there. And the purpose of the seminary is to teach and to equip leaders so that they can go back and teach and equip laity within their churches and congregations. I think God is using it to share about evangelism as students go back home. They come and they learn, yes, about theology and about this, they study God here, but when they go back home is when they really hit the road and they begin to share the gospel and good news of Christ. Many of the students come here, and part of what they're looking for is they're looking for practical courses that they can take back and use there. One of the courses I teach is communication skills, which try to teach several different skills to help them to communicate and share the good news of Christ where they are. I think in the same way that he's using it to share the gospel, he's using it to make disciples. Because many of the courses that are offered here, students go back home and in their churches they disciple others and equip others. We've had in the last couple of years 2 or 3 different doctoral students who have done their projects around discipleship, where they see a need to start small groups within their congregation and disciple others, that they too might be able to be disciplers of Christ. I think first of all, people can get involved by praying for the ministry. That just kind of sounds sometimes like a cop-out, but it's not, because God answers prayer. And I think that if we could get a group of prayer warriors to join us, it would be a valuable ministry for them, as well as valuable for the seminary itself. But also in terms of giving to the seminary. My wife and I, about 6 years ago, I guess, or 7, we lost our son 9 years ago, and 5 or 6 years ago, we started a scholarship here for a doctoral student. And each year that student is given, one student is giving money, financial help to get them through. Starting small, you can grow big. And that's what we've chosen to do, and we're doing now. I do what I do here because God's called me. At the age of about 15, he called me into ministry. And at that time, I wondered, is this a call into being a pastor? Well, I did for a while pastored 3 churches, started a church, and then later worked with multiple congregations on a denominational level. So I've done a lot of different kinds of things and had a variety in ministry. And through all of that, it has prepared me to be able to teach and to share with others some very practical ways of doing ministry and encouraging others to do that ministry themselves. I think if you're looking for a seminary that's trying to change and trying to meet the demands of today, I think Hood Seminary is a good place to be, because we are moving toward hybrid, and hybrid courses are courses where part of the time is taught on campus and part of the time is online learning. And we are moving even toward looking at some online classes, fully online. Part of the reason for that is the way people today travel. It is the time constraints they have. And so we're trying to meet people where they are to equip them with the things that they need to share the gospel.
Hi, I'm Pastor Chuck Reish. I'm the executive producer at Horizon Media Studios. It's a 501c3 media ministry, and what we're doing is helping other ministries tell their story. Homeless shelters and children's homes, Bible colleges, seminaries, mission sending agencies. With your help, we can continue to help tell their story, to inspire the world, to shine their light and let God get the glory for the work that's being done in advancing the kingdom of Jesus Christ. Thanks again for praying for us.